food in a little bit, okay, sweetheart? And okay. So hello, good evening, I'm Wes the Explosion, and tonight we're doing Mega Man X5 with specifically X because we did 0 previously. Oy, oy, oy. Not gonna do anything too fancy. I'll probably go for the ultimate armor, but otherwise, just you know, the goal will be to hit credits. As much as I like Falcon and or Gaia armor, that's a bit of a commitment. They'll get all the parts. Also, good evening, Rayquaza. Trying to remember. Well, we'll see. I don't think it's too bad with X or 0 in this. Oh, I gotta. That's right. That's right. In the year of 21XX, Mega Man X Episode 5. Yes, it's ready. Piece of cake. The colony is still alive. I can let it fall at any time. Please let me do it now. I'm getting bored. All I have to do is go back to the Earth and scatter the virus. Mysterious voice who we don't know who it is. You're exactly what I expected. You're doing a great job, hee hee hee. Nobody dares to fight against you except those stupid Maverick hunters. I'll do anything for you. Anything. Good. I'm going to Earth to execute our plan. Stay where you are and await further instruction. But I don't think you need to do it personally. Are they really a threat? Are X and 0 really so strong that you can't let someone else do it? Hee hee hee, in a manner of speaking. 0, I'll show you what you really are and who your true enemy is. Hee hee hee, blah ha 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 ha. Just a peaceful day in the park. This is Hunter Base. Can you hear me, X? Sigma appeared suddenly and moved towards the statue, which is under construction. We lost his trail and haven't picked up any readings since. I've lost contact with 0 too. Where would he go? You can reach the statue by going straight in that direction. Stay alert, several machines, even some deserted taxis have become Mavericks in the area. Be careful. Okay. I might... That's dash. I think I'd rather have it on the shoulder. One sec. And there we go. Ay, ay, ay. I'm sorry, I'm already space and I don't know what my problem is. What a terrible sight. The highway's been badly damaged. We've got to find Sigma before he destroys anything else, or we'll be in very serious trouble. But yeah, ay, ay, ay. Something, something Tuesday. Happy to... I don't know. I guess those are the taxis. I don't know why I'm spacing so much. But yeah, something, something, something. Ailey's gonna talk again. I don't even know why I'm worried. It's like, you need to introduce interesting conversation pieces. It's like Ailey's just gonna interrupt you. The building is seriously damaged. The walls could collapse any second, so try not to get trapped by falling rocks. You can take advantage of the lay of the terrain. I could probably just skip all this. Yeah, I'll say that yesterday was kind of interesting. Oh no. Oh no. It's like I was... You can see the red rope ahead of you. Just jump and grab the rope carefully. Okay. Go up and beat up Sigma. You're finally reached the statue. I lost traces of Sigma and 0 somewhere above you, but remember, the guard system of the construction site is malfunctioning as a result of the Sigma virus kicked the ground. Okay, I might just start, you know, stop reading Aelia because she's not going to have anything interesting to say. I'm on low battery already. 0, are you alright? I'm okay. Just a bit of a bruised ego. Anyway, where is Sigma? He took off. Aelia is looking for him now, but can't pick up any readings. He is a virus. He can't be seen or analyzed correctly like the data. You have to feel his evil energy. That's the only way to find him. I see. Well, you should go back to the base 0. You can't fight him in this condition. I can feel him. Sigma's close by. I'll leave here so as not to disturb you, but I'll check the surrounding area before I go. I can feel him too. Sigma is very close to us. Be careful, X. Hee, stupid Maverick Hunters, you will all feel the true Maverick power right before you die. Oh no, oh. So there we go. Oh, okay. I don't remember his attack patterns completely. I remember when he spews. Although, I don't know. It's an intro boss. It's not supposed to be hard, but this is a little brain dead. But again, intro boss. Oh, he was about to do a big laser, and that might have actually been a problem. Oh, look at that. The sky's clearing up, but you could see the pretty blue again. Darn, that blast released the Sigma virus. It must have spread all over and could cover the Earth by now. All the Reploids are getting severely infected. Sigma, he lost to us on purpose. We have to evacuate immediately. This is Hunter Base. Do you read me? Are you alright? Any damage? Are you alright? X0, the entire Earth has been thrown into a panic because of the Sigma virus. It's dangerous to stay there. Report back to the base. Darn it, Sigma, you will pay for this. Even if we fight, what good will it do? A battle won't solve the problem. The situation is far worse than expected. Sigma's explosion spread the virus all over the Earth. Humans and Reploids are in total panic. What's worse, the space colony Eurasia is heading straight towards us. At this rate, it's going to crash into the Earth. In 16 hours, everything, including Reploids and the entire human race, will be annihilated. We have no choice. For the sake of the world, we must destroy the colony. Hopefully nobody's living on... But the only weapon we have in the Hunter base that still works is the Enigma, and it's really very old. I think this was the laser that was in the back, yeah, behind Web Spider when you fought him. Which is a fun little callback. We also have Space Shuttle, but it's been affected by the virus, and the autopilot function doesn't work, so we need someone to fly to the colony and let it collide. It's almost certain death, but we have no other choice. How's the condition of the Enigma? Far from perfect. In order to use the Enigma, we need to build it up with some devices. The Enigma doesn't work as is. Under the influence of the Sigma virus, a lot of Maverick Hunters have become Mavericks, and only a few Hunters remain normal. Let's join forces with the rest of our brothers and complete the Enigma. Okay. Yeah. Stage select. I really don't think I need to worry about saving. We only have 16 hours before the collision. We have to upgrade the Enigma before then. Therefore, Mavericks that have the devices need to enhance the Enigma. Yeah, this is important. He's just saying their names. Ay. Part of me almost wants to just be weird about it and do some of these guys over here first, but What if I just went immediate? Man. For right now, we'll do this. Very cute how they think I want to go in naked. No. Start me out with 4th armor. Oy. Yes. Destroy the Maverick trucks, then you'll be able to reach the security warehouse. This is probably the last I'm gonna listen to Aelia. But yeah, I do quite like the 4th armor, so I'm glad that it's here. But it's also like a little disappointing. Because, ay. Normally you have 1 set of armor, right? No! Oh, goodness. I I think X is tankier than Zero when I typically do this, just because Zero doesn't have Special Boy armor. But typically, though, shoot. You get each armor piece individually. And then, like, you slowly fill out the whole suit, right? And it's like, oh, wow, cool. Look at this progression. It's so fun and neat. To the side, really? Okay, I wanted to maybe get up there and maybe float across to the heart tank, but I should have figured. I didn't think that would work, but anyway. But you know, something, something, something. You get each part and you slowly build yourself up, and it's very cool and fun. But because in this one, I guess, the idea is you need to build up like the whole armor, because otherwise, you know, what would you do if you had a piece of the Falcon armor then got a piece of the Guy armor? Would you mix and match? That'd be crazy. So can't do that. So you need to get them like each individually. But if you needed to wait for like 4 pieces of the armor to actually be able to do like some of the stuff that you'd want to do for like basic defense and also being able to charge specials, that would kind of screw with the balance of the game. So it's just like, here's 4th armor immediately. X didn't get rid of it this time. But that does mean that you need to commit pretty heavily to getting the armors to actually be able to, you know, use any of the new abilities in this game. X, well, having serious trouble again. It seems like a nightmare for weapoids with the virus everywhere. It's too dangerous to equip the parts for enhancements as soon as you pick one. Therefore, I'll give you the data programs for your parts. Analyze and upload the data to your main memory in the secure area, then complete the armor. For security reasons, the program is divided into 4 segments. Once you gather and upload all 4 parts, the armor will be complete. Nothing will happen unless you have all 4. Her name is Aria, isn't it? She can analyze the data and let you upload it. Anyway, here is the program for WEGs. With the WEGs equipped, you can fly through the air, and you are also invincible while flying. Collide with the enemies to destroy them. Gather all the 4 programs and complete the armor. We must retrieve all the evil energy immediately, Mega Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I found myself wondering what was going on, like, yesterday? Because, like, I was in at the office, and I'm about to talk again, and I, like, heard 2 of the other workers talking about how, like, their kids' schools were, like, they let out, like, that day and everything, and I was like, what the hell is happening? Is there a holiday I don't know about? Should I feel cheated for not getting the day off? So you are the famous Maverick Hunter. I never expected to see you wearing honor. We have no time to fight. You just give me the crystal ball. The virus has already taken control of me. Soon I'll become one of the Mavericks. We are destined to fight anyway. Fight me while I'm still conscious. I don't want to waste you when the virus is taking control. I understand your situation, but we don't have time. Please understand. We're dealing with the fate of the entire Earth. We can't waste time fighting you. Everything is meant to be. No one can escape their destiny. I'm sure you know that too. Besides, this is part of your mission, isn't it? Now fight me, Maverick Hunter. And good evening, Rayquaza and Aaron. Oh, yeah. But yeah, to continue. Yeah. Like, I didn't know what was happening yesterday. Then all of a sudden, like, I was doing mail, sorting that. Someone came to the room and was like, pack up. You're going home. Like, we're going home. You're going home would sound a bit like someone was upset with me. And I was like, why are we going home? And they're like, oh, there's a tornado or a hurricane or something. So just in case it makes, you know, traveling dangerous. A bunch of the offices in the area were, you know, like, being sent home. You can telework the rest of the day. Which, I don't know. I felt a little, like, I don't know. I guess that shows how much I pay attention, because, like, I had no idea we were under a weather advisory. There was some standing water on the way home. I was a little nervous at points, but you know what? I made it home, and I'd rather be sitting in my computer room than in the frickin' office. Although I do like doing mail, so that was a bit of a letdown. I miss so much mail. Uh-huh, da-da-da. You don't... Don't I get a choice? They just up my weapons? Okay. If I'm not trying to preserve Zero, I don't think this really matters. I really should come up with the voice I want to give to Dynamo. I could give him, like, the knockoff Sonic voice. Incoming message from sources unknown. Who's this? I'm sure I've never seen him. Nice to meet you, Maverick Hunters. I have no hard feelings towards you, but this is my mission. Before long, I will attack the Hunter base. Aw, are Mr. X and Mr. Zero there? Please play with me, I'm really bored. Don't worry, we'll fight like true sportsmen, hee hee hee. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am Dynamo, see you soon. How dare he at a time like this? Should we even attempt to fight against one so arrogant? Ay, ay, ay. Well, I think the last time I did this with Zero, they mattered. I could choose, like, life up or weapons. So it's a little weird. A little weird. Ooh. We get this level now. But at least they play the bubbly crab theme. Wow, it looks like a giant ship. U-555 is coming right at you. I don't believe it. It belonged to a marine museum. What an incredible influence the Sigma virus has. But so be it. To secure the sea, we have no choice but to fight against the... Yeah. Be careful not to get stuck on the complicated... Yeah, get stuck on the complicated terrain. Okay. I just need to remember while playing this that the PS... You know, the PlayStation does not have... shots that phase through walls. So if my shots get clipped on something, too bad. Although, dear lord, ay, ay, ay. Well, I think I like playing as Zero more. X just having the 4th armor immediately might make life a little bit easier. The reduced damage and just the, you know, plasma meatballs, pretty sweet. Can I get into the next hole? Oh, I can't. Oh, damn it. I wanted to get into this hole. I guess I could have. Oh, goodness. It's a good thing I have all of this crazy armor. Oh, yeah. I'll also say that getting the 4th armor right away is pretty cool. Getting the Falcon armor without the infinite flight powers is pretty lame. Are we gonna fight? Are we gonna fight? Yeah, it does come out pretty soon, the Star Force collection. I'm still trying to decide how I want to do that. Because I have it set up to be shipped to me. But I think I might feel better just doing in-store pickup to make sure that I actually get it, because sometimes they're a little late. Because I'd like to stream it next Friday, the night it comes out, and then if I do Friday, I might also do a second stream of it Saturday. Remind me to charge that in between. Shoot it in the butt. But yeah, I'm questioning on whether, because like each game, I looked up how long to beat today. Each game takes like, 18, 20 hours to beat. So I'm like, do I want to devote all of my Mega Man for like 3-4 months just to Star Force? Or do I want to start doing like an extra stream a week? So I can do regular Mega Man stuff, and then also Star Force. Because it is very important that I play through all of them. So I'm kind of questioning how I want to tackle that. Definitely need to give Star Force its due, but I know not everybody is as keen on the RPGs. So keeping the platformers on the table still seems like a good idea. But I guess we'll see. Oh, I shot the top butt. I only need bottom butt. That's a medical term, I'm sure. Wait. There we go. So I need to... Gotcha. And yes, I pre-ordered it. I know people say not to pre-order, but one, I do videos on Mega Man, so I just, I kind of need it, right? And two, if it's a collection of games that I enjoyed like 20 years ago, I think I'll probably still enjoy them today. And by games that I enjoyed 20 years ago, of course I mean a game that I enjoyed 20 years ago, a game that I didn't really care for 20 years ago, and another game that I got way too late and didn't get the proper time of day because its series had disappointed me. No! I am going to be very enthusiastic at least about the first game, and hopefully the third game. The second game couldn't even get enough enthusiasm to complete its second season of the anime. I think I heard that somebody completely different worked on the second, like the second Star Force game. Or at least there was a bit of a shakeup on the creative team, which would explain the massive, massive difference in quality. I was gonna say, just make it so that I can shoot you, please. Why does it regenerate its shield? It doesn't matter. My gun's pretty good. Fourth armor's really good. Ridiculously good. Should probably be illegal. Do the pufferfish just not drop anything? Sure hope nobody has epilepsy. Goodbye, historical... whatever. And no, we never got a third, like, ay. Star Force was kind of a disaster. At least, with the second game. Ay. Wait, I get a pre-order bonus for for my physical copy? Oh my goodness. Oh, welcome, X. I'd like you to let me use this ocean since it's nearest to the Hunter base. We need to produce large amounts of hydrogen. Do you intend it for nuclear fusion? So then, you are going to use the good old Enigma. Yes, if you know that, then please cooperate with us. X, I'm a man of the sea, and I will not allow you to use my sea freely. You might think I'm stupid, but you'll have to fight me. I understand. I accept your challenge. Oh, he didn't get. Oh shit. Hang on. I'm accidentally swapping my weapons. Hang on. What am I? Why? Oh, X is the... Why would I need a separate button for... You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll just do it. But yeah. Star Force had a few issues. One was just... I think they did really overdo it with the different versions. First game had 3 versions. Second game... Technically, like, it had 3 versions, but they included, like, one of the versions on both game cards, so it was kind of like only 2. But nobody really liked the second game as much as the first. Second season of the anime, like, it did not even finish. Oh, for the home menu. Okay, that's kind of like what it is. Like, I recently watched the second season of the Star Force anime, and... Whew. Oy, oy, oy. I'm about to fight Dynamo. I don't think it matters. Weapons in life. Stage select. Oh no, Dynamo is here. He said he was gonna be here and now he is. Okay. Really, you can't say his name? Nice to meet you. You are X, aren't you? The famous and persistent hunter. Who are you? What do you want? Well, to stretch a point, I want to disturb what you were doing. Oh, don't worry. I just wanted to disturb you. I don't intend to kill you. But you wish to fight to the death, don't you? No, we don't. Starts charging. Well, if you fight me and die, then I'm sorry, but I'll play less than my best. Now, shall we let the battle begin? X. Oh, no. Did he? Oh, okay, he did. He managed to jump into me. But yeah, like, second series of, like, the anime. And I guess this is a slight spoiler. The whole thing are about the... I don't remember what they were called in games, but the translation I got for the anime, they called them, like, the O parts. Where it's like, you know, the 3 things he needs to transform into his version... special, you know, things. The dinosaur, the ninja, and the berserker. And pretty early on, he gets the berserker, and they're just fighting, you know, like him and some other people are, like, jockeying for the other 2 as well, right? They're like, oh, we need the ninja parts, and we need the dinosaur parts. The saurian parts. And you just get the impression that, like, gradually, we're focusing on Zerker now, because I guess that's the main one. But generally, like, gradually, bit by bit, he'll get the other ones, and then he'll use them, and he'll show off all of them, and oh my goodness, we can't just give him all the cool stuff right at the beginning. Just as I thought you were strong, you never let up. I'll retreat with this result, but I advise you to relax a little, or you'll die from all the stress. Well then, adios, amigo. And yeah, people are probably going to be posting their brother bands and friend codes and stuff on, you know, social media. You are probably correct. I might skip to the next set of bosses after this, although this is gonna suck. But yeah, pretty early into it though. Like, I can't remember how many episodes the second season got, but a lot earlier than you'd expect. They revealed like the twist villain. I almost made it. That was pretty close. Oh damn. First game over. And it also becomes very clear that he's only going to be allowed to use the Zerker form. They do something like near the very end. Almost. Where they give him like the super form that fuses all of them. So he at least gets that to fight, like, the final, you know, the final boss in the anime and all that jazz. I should have hit the dash again. I could have made it. But, you know, it was, like, very obvious that it was, like, you know, that the ending was rushed because I guess nobody cared. I hit it again. I guess I was still on cooldown. And I mean, I only found out about this recently, but apparently the third game didn't even come out everywhere. Apparently, like, the third game was, like, exclusive to America. Well, it wasn't exclusive to America, but Japan and America got it. But, like, Europe, if you wanted it in Europe, you had to, like, import it, or maybe get it off the eShop. I'm sure they put it on the eShop. The 3DS eShop was quite robust. Oh, dear. I can't believe I screwed that up. And yeah, Tribe King was... I believe Tribe King is the triple thing. Like, just to explain how much, you know, like, how much of a downgrade I thought the second game was. The first game I was super into. I 100%'d it. I competed with a bunch of other people for, like, you know, top scores on, you know, like, boss times. I really hate this stage. A not unique opinion, I'm sure. No, I missed the... Ay. And then, like, the second game, it's like, well, I played it. And I'm not even gonna care enough to get, like, the third game. Because it really feels like they, you know, like, my enthusiasm has been dropped off a cliff. I'm quite looking forward to replaying the third game again. You know how much easier this would be if it were full screen? If it were... Yeah. If it were widescreen... Then the screen wouldn't bunch up my ass. There we go. Okay, and now I can pay more attention again because I'm not focusing on, oh, you just... Bleh. I really think that, you know, my gosh, that is so painful of a, you know, like, stinking ride chaser area, and the fact that you need to, like, do it perfectly and get, like, every one of those things, I don't know. It just seems like a mistake. It really seems like the sort of thing that they should have given you. Like, you know, oh, get, like, 75%. 3/4. Fractions or percentages, your call. Although, percentage is just a fraction. It's a fraction, you know, out of 100. Ay, ay, ay. Still do not entirely know whether I like this game or not. Oh, you're gonna have to do them both at once. Oh, thank you. Fucking thank you, game devs. Like, this stage in general is... Oh, God, I did that one too fast. Go. Ay, ay, ay. Not the best Mega Man X game, but I think I'll at least have it. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Just gonna... Oh, God. Oh, no, I didn't. Yep, it came out. Ay, ay, ay. This is so annoying. Even more annoying with Zero, mind you. But dear Lord. Ay, ay, ay. No. Why does it... Oh, it pops open so quickly, too. You need to balance it very carefully. Wait, Shit! I did not mean to close the one lock. And it's so slow to respond to... Ay, ay, ay. This stage is just awful in general. Why did they give it cool music? Because if they didn't give it really good music... Ay, ay, ay. I am leaning. Not liking X5 again. Go, go, go. There we go. Just, ay, ay, ay. Oh, no. I kind of just want to go through it. I don't really, you know, at this point, does health even matter? Who designed these? You can look in the credits. I really don't want to have to do any of that again, and I don't know where the checkpoints are. Let's be real careful. I don't suppose I just have a... I might have a Giga Attack. Maybe I could just slam through that. That's, I think, for Gaia armor, right? Oh, shit. Ay, 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 go. And go. I'm trying to remember. Do they refresh my weapons in between each attempt? Should I attempt to kill him, or should I just let him kill me once? Volkraken, will you do me a favor? This is how you greet me after so long? No nice to meet you again, or I'm sorry, not even a hello? How rude. You have not changed at all. I'm sorry about Launch Octopus. I wasn't referring to such an old story. You destroyed him because you were a Maverick Hunter. It's your duty, your mission. Well, I got fed up with the hunter jobs. That's why I quit, not because of Octopus. Please, we have a little time left. Give me the energy cartridge. You are free to take such a worthless thing. But what a simpleton you are. Even if you get it, you can't change the fate of the Earth. Every Reploid has been infected by the virus and become... No, you have been infected too. Ooh, Maverick Hunter, you will be terminated. Just like you did to Octopus. He might still be upset about Launch Octopus. Oh, I missed. So I just need to... Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh goodness. The weird angle makes it, you know. He's gonna... Is he gonna floor? I can go on the sides of that thing? Okay, that's nuts. Wait. Oh, no, that's my goo shaver. I was like, why do I have so much in my bar? And it's like, well, you don't. You... Damn it. I was pretty close. Pretty close with no health. Oh, yeah, I was also kind of thinking to questioning which of the versions of each game I should play for Star Force. If I should do a poll or just do the ones where it's like, these are the ones I played back in the day, so let me get my nostalgia hit. My nostalgia of Zerker X Ninja. Oh no. We're in a bit of... Oh. Close quarter. Oh, he can go through the box? That's no good. Probably my favorite boss in this, but dear lord, his stage sucks. Okay. Now, what happens if I just go... I might skip Firefly and get the shuttle parts first and see if that screws with anything at all. Of course, maybe I wanted to do that. Well, maybe not. Let's see what happens. I think I need to bring Zero back into this for the other E-Tank, though. Sub-Tank, I'm sorry. They do the Vampire Batman thing a fair bit. We got Shade Man, Necrobat, and then whatever the hell his name is in... Oh, no, not that. Wee... What? Oh, did I step on that? Oh, I didn't. But 03. Oh no, the bats are gonna jump you for your freaking lunch money. I guess not. Now they're gonna jump me for my lunch money. Joke's on them. Parents didn't care enough to give me any. Oh dear. I do kinda need you gone. Your very limited hitbox is a little problematic. Do you not want to go? I freaking knew it. Luckily, these spikes are not insta-kill spikes. I probably say that every time. but it is something that I'm thankful for. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I need... Damn it. Yeah, I guess I need to come back with X for... Well, 0 for that. Which shouldn't take too long. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Since it did not seem likely to win the poll, I may have done the one Castlevania game. Because I was just playing through, like, the whole Advance collection. You know what? This might be fine. Could you get the hell out of my way? There we go. Use the iframes to not get hit. But yeah, I had some fun, like, probably years ago, playing the, you know, original Castlevania collection. I shouldn't say original. Well, the collection of the original games. But I will say that I was kind of curious for a while. Just to see what, you know, like, the Metroidvania ones are like. What did Castlevania do for the genre that it was so revolutionary that they stapled the end of its name on the Metroid? Go ahead. Squeak, I've been waiting for you. Hey, don't you understand what's happening? Squeak, who cares? In situations like this, everybody dies, not only Mavericks, but also Maverick Hunters. Squeak, but just to make sure, I'll kill you myself. I swear he tries to be friends with Zero, or maybe they say different things depending on when I get to him. But yeah, ay. Playing through the Castlevania, yeah, the Metroidvania's Castlevanias, like, Circle of the Moon was, like, the first one on the collection. And it was alright, but I didn't really care too much for, like, the power-ups. Like, most of them were just, like, jump differently or push a box. Which, like, I remember... Can I... You know what? I'll just duck under it. Oh, no. He's using the Darkhold. But, like, one guy I watch, he always makes, like, this joke whenever he reviews, like, a Metroidvania. He's like, yeah, I just wait to see how long they take to resort to the double jump. For, like, a power-up. Because it's, like, pretty much, like, the most basic one you can give, I guess, right? Which, that makes a little sense. I'm playing Circle of the Moon, and first stinking thing I get. Double jump. Which, remembering him saying that, I was just like, oh no, this doesn't bode well. And then, yeah, it was like, double jump, break stone blocks, dash, push wooden blocks, like a super jump, and I don't know, there might have been a few other things, but it was all, like, pretty... Oh, one of them was just... Make water not kill you. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like, I wasn't terribly impressed with, you know, like, the power-ups. But I also kind of feel like the only time I'm really enthusiastic about power-ups in Metroidvania are specifically Metroid games. Crap! Oh, damn. Did you not die? Okay, I thought that was the whole point. Because, like, Hollow Knight was, like, fun and all. But the one thing I'll say is that it didn't feel like there were too many stinking, you know, like, power-ups in that I'd, like, never seen before that seemed too crazy. And again, it might just be Metroid frickin' spoiling me because it's like, you know, double jump. No, we'll give you the thing that lets you jump forever. And then you get near the end of the game and they're like, oh, this is the thing that lets you fly through the air and pretty much just be a huge ball of death. And it's like, oh, it just lets me, you know, go wherever I want and just kill everything instantly? Surely this is the last power-up in the entire game. Because nothing can top this. And then the game's like, actually, you get one more. The Pocket Nuke. It's like, the Pocket Nuke? That's more or less what the frickin' power bomb feels like. Just, you know, instantly annihilate everything in the room. It's nuts. So I don't know. Maybe after playing so much Metroid, maybe a lot of others in the genre feel a little underwhelming. But, you know, I didn't mind Circle of the Moon too much because it's like, well, you know, this is like their first one where they did the, you know, Metroidvania thing. Chances are they'll get better as they go. Who knocks it out of the park right away? Mega Man X. That's the answer that I always say when I ask this question. Which that turned out to not be right. Because apparently Symphony of the Symphony of the Night came out, I guess, before it. And I figured it'd be on the collection, you know, that collection, but I didn't realize it was a PlayStation game. And that's the one that everyone's always like, oh man, it's so good, it kind of sets the standard. So, you know, a little disappointing that I don't have access to it. And then I played, like, Harmony of Dissonance, and I swear that game, I got pretty depressed playing it. The amount of times I'd be exploring, and it's not so much that I was, like, missing, like, ay. The amount of times I would be playing stinking Harmony of Dissonance, and I'd get somewhere, and it wouldn't be like, you need an upgrade to get through here. It'd be like, you just need a key because we arbitrarily locked the door. It's not about you looking at it and being like, which ability will let me surpass this obstacle? It's just like, yeah, I didn't want to meet you in a situation like this. Not only this airport, but I too will be infected by the virus, and all will turn into Mavericks. Therefore, my destiny lies in your hands. Before I've totally lost my mind, please fight me and make me accept my destiny. Okay? But yeah, ay. Like, not only that, but not only was, like, traversal miserable in, you know, Harmony of Dissonance, but, like, there were two versions of the castle. There was, like, a Dark World type thing, right? Damn it. Don't get too close to the edge. So I didn't like exploring the castle, and then I found out that I had to explore the castle twice. Not my favorite thing to hear. Not only that, but it did not have a great soundtrack. Not a great soundtrack, and I'm already not always the biggest when it comes to Game Boy Advance soundtracks. Battle Network's pretty good. And there's a few others, but a lot of, like, the soundtracks that people are like, oh my gosh, like Pokemon Gen 3 especially, just sounds really, really, really awful to my poor ears. And I'm not sure if it's something like up with my brain or what. Because I swear most people, they hear like I should really have used the Darkhold. He could be dead by now. Like, it just doesn't sound right. It sounds very, very off to me. And I used to think that, like, maybe my speakers were just blown out or something on my Game Boy Advance. Because, like, I swear, like, the sound... Yeah. To give an example, I imagine most people, when they play Pokemon Gen 3, they hear dun-da-da-dun, da-dun-da-da, da-dun-da-da, ba-bum-ba-bum. But to me, it sounds more like... It sounds awful to me. Awful to my ears. And I thought maybe it was just something up with, like, my Game Boy Advance's speakers, because there's a few that are like that for me. But I've been kind of sort of sitting in on somebody else doing, like, a, you know, Nuzlocke of Gen 3. And it's like, no, this still makes my ears bleed. I've been fighting the Sigma virus for a long time. It is the virus that causes all Reploids to transform into Mavericks, the most dreadful virus to ever exist. Why? I wonder why I'm not harmed. Instead, I feel energy growing within my body. What on earth is happening to me? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, Zero, I'm gonna take you out for... You need to get a sub-tank for me. That's all the report on Zero. Zero has fought Sigma many times. I believe that he has the virus antibodies. It's possible he doesn't react negatively to the virus. His power output is actually growing. For the most part, the body systems of X and Zero remain mysteries. I can't predict what will happen. I suggest you take measures. Keep this secret. I'll think it over. His power is growing with the virus. It's too dangerous to keep them loose. Please, at least do something about Zero before it's too late. Sliding behind my back, I see. I think... Oh, wait. Let's do this quick, actually. I'm gonna get Lucina her food, take a pee, and plug in my controller. Give me, like, 2 minutes in that. That's right, I plugged it in. It's an X run. I just need to borrow Zero's feetsies for a minute. Oh god. She's talking again. Yeah, okay, we can do this. Just go real fast, Zero. Oh damn, I guess that's not gonna happen. But yeah, between like the level design and like that soundtrack, I thought Harmony of Dissonance was like freaking awful. And I wasn't really having much faith. I'm just there thinking it's like maybe the Castlevanias just aren't for me. I kind of sort of like, you know, Castlevania, you know, 1 and 3. But, you know, I don't gotta like every platformer. But I will say Aria of Sorrow was pretty good. Aria of Sorrow was pretty good. My one complaint is that it had a pretty decent twist, but I think it was spoiled for me beforehand. Because there was a certain point in the game where it's just like, oh wait, I remember hearing about this and being like, what? Wait, do those spikes insta-kill me? Huh, crazy. Or does Zero just not have enough health to live one of those? But yeah, something, something, something. Aria Sara was pretty good. And I think, like, the one after that, like, the first DS one is supposed to be similar. But yeah, I don't know. There was a part of me that's like, you should wait and wait to play Aria of Sorrow until you see what wins the poll, just in case you get a... I thought they were gonna fade before then. My bad. I'm such an idiot. Just in case. But it was the last one that I had on the Advanced Collection to play through, so I'm just like, I just want to be able to, like, say that I finished the collection. So I'm gonna play through it real quick. And so I did, and now that collection's down. I think I played Vampire X, the Richter one, like, years ago. Honestly, I didn't know how long I was sitting on that game, but it keeps track of, like, when you played it last, and it's like, I guess I started up Circle of the Moon, like, ages ago, but, like, I didn't get far into it. Maybe I just checked the menu or whatever. Can I exit? I can exit. Oh, I don't need to save. Cancel. Then I think, like, Circle of the, you know, I, Vampire X, it's like, yeah, you played this on, like, Christmas 12/25, and I can't remember if it was 2022 or 2023, and it's like, damn. You just got it, played the one straightforward platformer game, and then we're like, yeah, you can get back to this. Eventually. And what can I say? I did get back to it eventually. Though it is still all part of the goal of, damn you. I knew it would probably hit me. Oh, come on, I thought you were done. Want to get down, like, my backlog to, like, at most 100 by the end of the year. Which, as long as I do, like, 3 a month, that shouldn't be a problem. Honestly, I'll have a bit of... If I do 3 a month, I'll actually have a bit of a, you know, bit of a buffer. That'll actually exceed it and put me at, like, 90, you know, it'll put me at less. You're going to die from this, so here's an extra life. Uh-huh. Yeah, get under there. Oh my goodness, I could be doing that right now. Almost. Dear Lord Aelia. Of course, I'll probably also still get some games this year. Definitely be getting Star Force. Although I don't intend to let that sit, so I probably will not put it on the backlog, because, you know, backlog are just for things you've been, you know, meaning to get around to, but you just haven't. So typically if I clear something, or at least I intend to clear something pretty fast, I don't bother. You know what I mean? I think that's fair. I'm the only one judging me. It's my list. Oy, oy, oy. But yeah, getting that manageable, it would be... Uh-oh. Almost didn't make it. Honestly, it felt like they were a little generous on that one, but I'm not about to complain. Oh no, blow up the rock. Oh, goodness gracious me. This is the one stone thingy-majiggy that can resist the lava blast. We'll do the ride armor, even though every time I do the ride armor, like, it's kind of neat. I might do the sub-boss just because I never do the sub-boss. Seems you can break the rock in front of you, destroy it so you can move on. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Do I go down now? Maybe. Honestly, this tends to be pretty good for my sub-tanks. I just always get nervous about taking the ride armor because I'm worried that I'm gonna, you know, accidentally jump out. Which would mean instant death. Wouldn't be the first time a missed input stinking, you know, killed me, but you know. Did I kill... I mean, I was just about to say... Make a smart-ass comment about how... The other thing that freaks me out about being under here is I can't really, like, with the... You know... The soup filter... I can't really tell whether my armor's blinking too well, so I could be about to die and I'd never notice until it was too late. And I believe that's what happened right there, because you know... I can't think of anything else. I think if I would have jumped out right there, I would have cleared the lava. Just gotta be very, very careful. Luckily, they're very generous with the hurt boxes on my attack. I'm trying to remember. Is there a Gaia piece armor around here? And do I even care enough to attempt it? Damn it. Maybe I just go for the sub-boss. Ay, ay, ay. Why doesn't Sigma just recruit this thing? If it's so powerful that I can't kill it. I didn't think I clipped that. Goodness me. Uh-oh. Well, this is fine, probably. Maybe. Do you think this is a mechanoid? Or a Reploid? Because, I mean, we already got, like, one dinosaur, you know, red dinosaur Reploid in this. Could this be Dino Rex's brother? Maybe his lovely wife? I'm sure it's got a wiki page. I'm sure he, she, they has a wiki page somewhere. That's the part that drives me crazy. I can't climb up, yeah, that one wall. So it is hard to find the purchase. This is what I want. Although I might just be better off shooting him because the iframe, you know, like the damage animation on this. Normally I'm all for damage animations. I swear this is one of the few ones where it's just like I could read a book in the time that these stinking, you know, fights take. Maverick Hunter, the ones who bring death to replicate. So you come here to kill me? I'm ready anytime you want to fight me. Soon the earth will be destroyed. There's nothing to do now but fight to the death. Okay. Oops. Oh. Yeah, I might just shoot him. You know what? If he's, you know, if I keep on missing, I'll do it then because at least it's some damage. What's doing more damage? Me uppercutting him or just shooting him with my meaty balls? Oh, I thought you were doing the floors on fire thing. I'm trying to remember, was he a Repliforce guy? I know he belonged to either the Repliforce or Maverick Hunters, and then he got caught, like, you know, he turned into, like, an arms dealer. So he has a history. I kind of want to say that it's Repliforce, because I think he accuses Zero, he's like, you come to finish me off. I meant for you to... You know what? Bam. We're down to the last two. Is Dynamo gonna show up, or is that only trigger when I'm halfway through? Well, we'll see. Stage select. Emergency! Dynamo's come back to attack. What on earth does he want? Well, it doesn't matter. We have to fight him. And by we, I mean you. Oh, okay, that's cool. I don't know that I've seen this background before. Because during the first fight, you fight him in front of the Enigma, and during the second fight, you're supposed to fight him in front of the shuttle, but since I, you know, haven't used the Enigma, I guess we're not, you know, we're not on shuttle mission. Nice to see you again. Did you miss me? Stop pestering me, Dynamo. What do you want? I told you I want to disturb you. That is my mission. It does not seem like this is my job, and since you guys are always so serious, I'm a little serious too this time, okay? Get ready to die. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to remember if he has a weakness that I could be exploiting. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, I dodged right into that. And by dodged, I mean, I guess it'd be the opposite of dodging. Oh damn it. His swings are so large. Proportionally, am I doing better or is he? I just need to know. Damn it. I don't have the... Oh, I did dodge it that time. I was about to say, I'm not really sure how to dodge that one. The swing is pretty quick and it's very large. Although, I kind of figured this out, Dynamo. You were a fool. He's a level 9 because we needed to insert levels into this. I can stop charging now, so you are strong. I fought seriously this time anyway. I'd need 9 lives if I stuck with you, so I'll leave. No more games. You should think about your future, too, or you'll die someday. I'm getting out of here because I don't want to die right now. Adios. Well, that's fair, I guess. Dynamo. I don't want to save. I'm just gonna do this whole thing without saving. Only 6 hours left. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah. Can't remember if I mentioned that. I probably mentioned it in another stream. But yeah, I had like last week off. And I had things that I wanted to get done, but I didn't because we can just say ADHD combined with like writer's block. Honestly, it's been pretty bad lately. But yeah, oy oy oy. So like I swear it used to be that I would take like a week off of vacation and I'd get really, you know, like one, I'd stress about like I didn't get that close, did I? I guess I did. I get really depressed. Well, I get really stressed out about like how close I'd be getting back to actually needing to return to work, right? And then afterwards, I'd get like super stressed out if I didn't get done enough of what I had set aside for me to do. Which I swear I've heard other people complain about that, you know, like say that they've had similar things, so I don't think that's unique to me. I need to pay better attention to the floor. Or the ceiling. But I swear like the past few times, while I still give myself some goals that I will then not get as much done of as I wish, I've at least gotten better with myself of being like, yeah, okay. Not stressing out too much. Where I'll just like look at it and it's like, well, the alternative was that you worked this week, right? Did you at least have more fun than you would have, you know, like, did you at least enjoy yourself more than if you were at work? And that's been good enough for me. And I've stressed out significantly less about this shit. Damn why? I swear I'm shooting it. So, you know, while I would wish that I could say that I'm getting a little bit better with time management at the same time. Feel like I'm at least a bit of in a healthier place. I still don't think I phrased that right. Hey, did you hear that? They say the Earth will be completely destroyed. Everyone is in panic, I assume. And wait, that means we can steal anything we want, doesn't it? What a pathetic thief you are. Is that all you care about? Hey, we can work together and split the rewards. Or do you want to fight me? If so, I'll treat you. It'll be fun, because you look strong. If you lose, you'll be my servant. Now, let's fight. Hang on. You know what? I will manually change it. There we go. Am I better off just shooting these guys? I think it does about as much damage, but I don't need to wait for, like, the cooldown on them, you know, like, on their damage animations. So, maybe I just shoot them. Aw, man. Unless I miss my shot, and then maybe I'll hit him with the ground fire. No, yeah, like, one of the things I did... Whoops. I traded in a bunch of, like, old manga and just DVDs that I had that, you know... You know how you have different tastes when you're younger, and then you get a little embarrassed that things are still sitting on your shelf, and you're just like, I don't want to have to explain that. So I traded in like a crap ton of stuff. And luckily it all sold. Honestly, one of the things that I had like in the collection for like the longest time was the frickin', you know, like I think like season 1 and 2 of Family Guy on DVD. I think my brother bought it, other brother, not Sam. And I guess he's just like, you can have it, I don't care anymore. And it's like, well, I don't really want it either, but I'm against just throwing things away, so I guess I'll take it. And every time I would try to trade it in at this one place before, they'd be like, you know, we have too many of these in stock. So I finally have gotten rid of the Curse of Family Guy. There's still, I had like a big bag full of stuff, and I'm like, I'll probably get 30 bucks for this. I got 40 bucks. But it was still like a crap load of stuff that would have been worth, like I would have wound up spending personally a lot more than, you know, like 40 bucks on. So I always get a little, you know, bummed out by the exchange rate on that, I guess you could say. But then I also just try to tell myself, it's like the goal isn't so much to, you know, get money back and then use that money to buy, you know, like get money back. It's more just to, you know, get rid of stuff that you really, really, really don't want to have to, you know, find room for anymore. And I mean, I did wind up getting a lot of used books in the same place. Ground fire, yay, it went up. Like, I got a crazy amount of books. Although I did have... Are they not gonna come down? How do I get up there? Can I? Oh. There we go. Because, like, I was looking for some books by George Orwell because, as I might have mentioned before, I cannot seem to find my copy of 1984, and I kind of wanted to reread it, right? So I'm looking around, I can't find it, and then, you know, like, I went up there with, you know, like, my mother was along, and then she points out, she's like, oh, there's, like, a classics section. And sure enough, it and Animal Farm, which I had not read before, but now I have, were both in the classics section, and it's like, okay, why would you not just put that in, like, the fiction section? Why must we add another step to the organizational process where it's like, okay, does this fictitious book that I want, does it reside in fiction? Sci-fi, because, you know, dystopian future for 1984. Or does it resolve, has it been blessed by the gods? And yes, I think I'm in a castle. I do not have Rush Coil, though. But, you know, has it been blessed? Has it been decided by the literary gods that it has earned classic status? Just drives me crazy. I just wish things were consistent. Oh, I've been shot. But yeah, oy. Well, I got him, and I guess that's got to count for... I almost jumped into the laser again. But yeah, I got like one of the last Dune books I was looking for, too. So that was exciting for me. I only need to find one more, and then I'll have all of them for like the primary saga, as it were. And then, not in the place where I was trading things in, but I think my mom said she found it on Facebook or something. Because, like, I kinda would like another cat. And my mom's like, well, there's this one place. They sell used books and also let you adopt cats there. They just have cats in the building. So, like, we checked that place out, and, like, my gosh. Like, it was crazy for me. If you're a book nerd, this is crazy. You know, this is crazy talk. There's, like, this, like, I've been reading some of the stuff from, you know, like, Thomas Harris. He's the guy that did, like, the Hannibal books and everything, right? He's done, you know, 2 books outside of Hannibal. One of them was recent. Oh, wait, I want to do... But, like, the first book he ever did, Black Sunday, it's out of print, and, like, nobody ever seems to carry it, and I have not been able to find it frickin' anywhere. So I go to, like, the cat book shop, I just happen to be looking around, and I'm like, well, I'll check it out. No one is ever gonna have this book, but I'll check it out. And wouldn't you know, like, they did. And then, like, I looked, and it's like, it was $3. $3 for an out-of-print book that I couldn't find anywhere. So, you know, that kind of made my day. That kind of made my day. I now have all of the books by this guy because I'm the sort, like, as you can probably tell by how I frickin' play Mega Man over and over again. If I find, like, you know, something that, you know, like, I'm kind of into, sometimes it's just easier to continue with that because then I don't really need to think that much. It's like, well, I like Mega Man 2 and 3. Oh, the Anniversary Collection came out? I'll probably like playing all of the other ones, you know, all the other ones as well. Mega Man X is pretty dope. I'll just continue to play the Mega Man X, you know. Call it a rut if you will, but... How dare you bust at my lab? This laboratory is badly infected by the virus. There's no other way for me to enter. You hunters always do that. My work is not for Maverick hunters. I've never trusted your approach, therefore I won't cooperate with you. Doctor, I don't have time to argue with you. Please understand. My body has already been infected too. I realize I may have been wrong, but it's too late to change now. I made up my mind. I don't know why I'm doing, like, the almost Sonic voice. Now let me rest in peace. I might be better off actually using his weakness. Try Thunder. Bam. Yeah, probably. He's not really flinching. And it does significantly more whoops than most of the other weaknesses I've been doing. Oh gosh. And he keeps on vanishing. I have so many uses of this. Goodness me. Shows me his butt. Sometimes I question whether they don't use certain animals as, like, Mavericks because they're not intimidating enough. And then there's just the Firefly, which very pretty. I used to really like catching fireflies when I was a kid. I think I kept them for, like, a little bit, but, you know, it's not like they would last long, so after a while, it was just like, okay, this is just bad. I will catch them, and I will look at them, and then I will release them all within, like, the same time frame. Honestly, I haven't seen fireflies for a while. I don't know if that means that I'm dying out, or if I'm just not in the area for them anymore, because... I did have a much larger yard as a child. Which probably makes me sound bougie as shit. But, you know. Of course, I also don't go outside. Maybe that's why I don't see fireflies anymore. At last, the Enigma has been completed. It is all, but we reinforced it with some devices. It should work fine. We're ready. Okay, place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Enigma hit? The time has come at last. We are going to launch the Enigma. The fate of the Earth depends on it. The energy, the power, the angle, everything is clear. Alright, blast off. I'm not gonna listen to him say blast off like 4 times. Okay, it hit, but does it like super hit? Do we make it to crash area? Give the report negative. We only destroyed 62%. That's pretty good. That's about the score that I'd give this game, probably. We have merely made a change orbit and delayed the time of impact. Curses. The Enigma was not successful, no, but we have a backup plan. Let's concentrate on our next move. All right, we will execute the shuttle operation. Don't give up hope. The future of the Earth depends on us. This is our last hope, the space shuttle operation. The shuttle will approach and fly into the colony. The pilots will eject at the last minute. It's very dangerous because they could get sucked into the blast. In the end, I fear that this will fail just like the Enigma. We need to gather as many devices as we can to strengthen the shuttle's power, but the autopilot function doesn't work. Okay, gather as many devices as you can. We'll try to upgrade it from here. This is the last chance for us. I know the mission is hard for you all, but the important thing is for us to stay optimistic. Now let's get to work. So anyway, we've completed the space shuttle. It's ready to launch at any time, still. The problem is, who will maneuver it? It's awkward having this kind of problem at the very end. Everything else is taken care of. The shuttle is ready. Let me know once we've dealt with the pilot issue. Douglas just isn't gonna, it's like, somebody, not me. The space shuttle, stand by. I trust you, Zero. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you. Don't mention it. This is my mission. I'm the only pilot left, you know. Zero, I'll do it instead of you. X, you should stay here. Who else will protect the Earth? Don't talk as if you won't be back. I'm sure I'll be back. I won't die on such an easy mission. When I become a Maverick, I think that's when I'll have died. Okay, Zero, I'll be waiting for you. You better come back alive. It's about time, Zero. Okay, I'm ready. Ready, Zero, this is our last chance. Blast off. Zero, be sure to come back safely. Zero, Zero. The shuttle crashed into the colony. Zero! Did we make it? Did it crash? We did everything we could to strengthen the shuttle. Everything. The destruction rate is 54%. The colony won't be destroyed. Our mission has failed. Oh, shit. Zero, do you read me? Zero, are you alright, Zero? No, he'll be sucked into the colony. Get away, hurry, Zero. This is the speed of the colony is increasing. It's too dangerous to stay here any longer. We better get away. No way, what about Zero? He doesn't know yet. Are you going to sacrifice him, a soldier who fought to save the Earth and all of us? Do we have to let my one and only friend, my best friend, die? Fuck you, Douglas, Cygnus, and Aelia. Only friend. I understand how you feel, but you need to calm down and think straight. If we stay here, we'll be wiped out. Then who will protect the Earth? Who will rescue Zero? Everyone evacuate immediately. Zero, I promise I'll rescue you. Until then, please hang in there. The colony crashed into the Earth. The Earth barely avoided extinction. The damage was immeasurable. Anyone who can hear my voice, please answer me. I'm here, Cygnus. I barely hear you. Aelia, are you alright? Can you give me an update? The Earth avoided the worst situation. I don't have any other information. I'm alright too. How about X and Zero? There's no reading on them, but they're alive, I believe. It's unusual for you to say that, without any data. The reading of the Sigma virus has also disappeared. I don't know why, but I think it's lucky. Wait, what is this reading? Get up. Wake up now. Do you forget what you should do? Destroy it now. You can do it. You're my best. Yeah, you're the best of all my works. Wake up. It's an incredibly strong energy. Zero? Are you Zero? What's up, Aelia? I got a reading that looked like Zero. You mean Zero is alive? It's like Zero, but not him exactly. What is this reading? It's Zero. I know it is. Zero is my friend, and yet, can this really be him? We got Maverick Zero. That's fun. If it is him, then I guess I never really knew him at all. Can it be that Zero is finally discovering his true self? What's going on? Zero is... Zero. You're X. I will destroy you. What are you talking about? What's up? Why do you... Wait, I don't know exactly why, but I know what you were thinking. You told me once before, right? There are things that cannot be seen or analyzed correctly as data. We have to feel. There are things that we can only feel. I feel it very strongly now. Bleh. Alright, I'll accept your challenge. This is our destiny, isn't it? I will fight. I won't run away. Okay. The Earth lies in ruins, a mere shadow of the great planet it once was. The human race narrowly avoided extinction once and is about to face destruction again. I'm reading a strong energy reaction from point that one. What is happening now? It's too dangerous. No, don't go. Oh, I'm going. Look a little lonely on the select there, aren't we, boys? Ho, ho, ho. Do I need to immediately deal with Quickman lasers because fuck me? I hate the Quickman lasers. Seriously, if you're fine, I think the only people I've ever heard defend the Quickman lasers are tryhards. They're like, I beat this when, you know, oh man, you whine so much about the Quickman lasers, the security lasers. I beat Quickman's stage when I was 3 years old and only 2 tries, and it's like, you fucking didn't. I swear, like, the Quickman lasers, they're beatable, but you do need to feel them out. You do not just go into it and immediately react because you need to land correctly. We're playing all the greatest hits, and the greatest hits... Quickman laser. Oh, fuck me. Maybe I should just use it earlier. I probably have enough, you know, in the weapons tank to get away with it. Man, maybe. Although I kind of want to get through at least... I think this is where I really, really want to use it. Go fast, eat ass, do not clip. Do not clip the sides. Devils, I'll fight them any day of the week. Security lasers, hate them. How close do I need to... Okay. I can't believe I made it through that. Oh, yeah. There's like an old trick with that, you know. There's like one stinking... Oh, we're gonna do the trick here. Yeah. Uh-oh. We're gonna do this. Yeah. The original Yellow Devil is so good. And then we have every other attempt to replicate him that fails. Part of the brilliance of the Yellow Devil is that because he's shifting... Why doesn't this work? It should work. Do I need to actually dodge? It's shifting, but he gives you more room as he shifts. Because his, you know, he fills up one side, he clears up the other. And then they give this one a frickin' outline that, here, I'll see, yeah, that might have been the Blob, but still. They give him like a frickin' outline, so it's like, oh yeah, he's really crowding you. Okay, Like, do not try to replicate something if you don't understand what made it work in the first place. I feel like that's very basic advice. Don't even get me started on powered up, Yellow Devil. Okay. Maybe if I just hit it even faster, I'll be fine? I'll get Carpal Tunnel. You think I won't get Carpal Tunnel? for my craft. Crafts in 04. Damn it, I missed the second one. Ay. But yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy to me, and I probably said it a million times, that they're like, we're gonna bring back all the greatest hits on this one. And then they specifically bring back all the stuff that was contentious. Because I love original Yellow Devil, a lot of people don't. Security lasers never needed to happen. Never needed to happen. I'm gonna die because I'm not hitting it fast enough. Well, at least I got him twice that time. I guess I can probably use the sub-tank if I get, like, at least a little close. Oy. When he does his special phase, then I might be safe. Why is he up so high? Like, it's nice that I can, if I do it right, hit him twice per round, but sometimes they put the eyeball in very inconvenient locations. Maybe I could have. And I whiffed the second shot. I mean, he's about halfway. That might be justification for an E-tank, or a sub-tank, because I really don't want to have to do this part again. And I'll probably fill it up before the final fight. Put it in his toes. Thank you. Actually, I think we do this. I think we get it back before the final fight. Damn it! I was kind of hoping that he was gonna do his Wily Machine thing. Oh no, the back and forth. The back and forth. Take even longer. Stop trying to show off. Which of the devils do I like? You need to be at least a little vulnerable. I like original Yellow Devil. 11's Yellow Devil isn't bad. Yeah, I thought so. And then the iterations of him in the arcades aren't bad. Twin Devil's pretty good. Block Devil sucks. Dark Moon is pretty fun. Dark Moon's pretty fun. I think that's the name of the Star Droid one, right? Was it Dark Moon? It's not Raw Moon, that's Super Adventure Rockman. Oh no! Oh. And I love stinking Rainbow Devil. But who doesn't love Rainbow Devil? Everyone's favorite pride icon. Oh good, he's not doing the back and forth this time. And Lava Devil is very forgettable. Green Devil is pretty fun, especially in 8. Pretty nothing boss in Mega Man and Base, but in 8, you can pull some fun moves on that. That's how, you know. Especially if you get some of those upgraded busters that just punch right through his eye. Ooh. Devils can be fun. Typically, they're only fun about half the time, though. Did I get... What was this? Ultimate Buster. Jumper, antivirus guard, speed shot. Yeah, okay. I kind of forgot that I had these. Truth be told, I think Rongda Bongda is next. Hmm. Oh. I just... So that's what Ultimate Buster does. That's pretty dope. And Busted, I think that was one of the, I think that was one of, like, the parts to get in... No! Extreme 2. I think that was a part that I got that I really, really abused. So it's just nice to see it back. I don't much care for Extreme 2. But that part was at least fun. The parts. I was gonna say... Oh, I thought I might have hit a spike there. There are way too many of these guys that just, want to block. And I think this is supposed to mimic the, the tower climb in X2. Which isn't like the worst part of the game, but I wouldn't call it my favorite either. It's a very okay, and, I also don't mind it. Oh, and this is just like the secret room in the Colonel fight. I don't mind it, but it's also kind of fun in the first game because you have Stink Chameleon, so it teaches you to, use your things. This, though, I'll give a plus. Don't ask me why, but I do really like Rangda Bangda. Is it because Rangda Bangda has a name that's very fun to say? I mean, that's not part of it. It at least is a factor. But also, fighting an actual, I don't know. I kind of think it's like an interesting boss. Fight the eyeballs, you fight the nose, but for whatever reason, the nose isn't a nose this time. It's a little fire thing, which I thought it was more fun as a nose. It was silly. There we go. Now it's down to the last one. Uh-oh. But then his teeth are spiked. That's silly, that's clever. Rangda Bangda might be one of my favorite fortress bosses from the X series. Burst shot. I don't think they give descriptions of the parts when you get them either. Oh wait, no. We'll be naked for this one. And yeah, maybe I should have equipped X with some stuff. Because I guess for whatever reason... I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that you might want... Whoops. I don't have air dash right now. You might want different loadouts for different suits. I can't believe it. So just, I'd be fine hitting apply all if that were a thing. Hmm. I can't believe that thing just, like, auto-kill. You know, like, I shouldn't say auto-kill me, but, you know. What do I want to do here? Get hit real quick and then use iframes? Okay, that sounds like the sort of thing I would do. I think I can get crushed there. I can't believe that was what... Oh my goodness. I'm like, I just need to do this very carefully in between the spot, and then you jump too much on the follow-up. Dear Lord, what a fool you are. Actually, is it here? I never expect you to come here without the armor, but it's very dangerous to go without adequate equipment. To finish the battle, I'll give you the ultimate armor. You can perform the Giga attack unlimited times, but don't get lazy and depend too much on the power of the armor. The end is near. Good luck, X. What is Giga attack on my controller? I ditched it so that I could get ultimate armor. Which I thought they just gave me the ultimate armor. I didn't think that they, you know, made it so that I needed to go out. I thought it was just applied. Oh dear, this might be tricky. Like, did I glitch it? I could have swore that I was just supposed to get the armor here. That they just immediately applied it. It's like, you're naked. Here, some clothes. And I had to fight Maverick Zero, which I think is still the same fight, but still. X, I'm very happy now. I've never been so happy. My mind is... Oh, shoot. Though I've known everything, I don't care about the Mavericks anymore. All I have to do is one thing. Zero, you are Zero, aren't you? Yes, the energy readings are still the same. And there is no Maverick reading. Is there? You are reading my normal data. This is the true form of me. It seems so. The data readings are the same as Zero used to be. Still, you are not visible and cannot be analyzed correctly as data. You taught me that, Zero. I feel something evil within you. Something evil similar to Sigma. Or should I say something more evil than Sigma? That I don't need to give you any more explanations. I'll destroy you, whatever you are, and bring back the true Zero. Okay, luckily I dodged that. I didn't dodge that. Is there a way to tell exactly where the slammer jams are coming up? Oh, I did that inadequately. Don't. Zero, you're not really giving me a lot of room, Zero. Ooh. If I come back with ultimate armor, Zero's in big trouble. He's in such big trouble, but I'll try to do it normally. Damn it. Zero, I don't want to have to hurt you. I will, though, if you game over me, and I come back with ultimate armor. Because that's available to me. Oh, no! He's projectile spamming. He's the sword man. And he's projectile spamming. Who approved this? Damn it. Maybe if I would have used... What are we looking at here? I could have used an E... Yeah, I could have used the sub-tank. I don't know if that would have been enough, because I was kind of just cheesing him for like a little while there. He was just dashing at me. It has been a while since I've done this with X. Oh, damn it. Oh, he's probably got me. Yes, he does. Okay. No, not that. Save. Stage select. Okay. Ultimate armor. Ultimate buster. Jumper. I really kind of want to do it, you know... And if I was going to use sub-tanks, I would have did it the time before that because it actually seemed doable. I didn't have confidence, so I didn't go for it that last time. Though I want to see what is... Boop, 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 boop. Giga Attack is ZR. Okay, we can do that. Almost died stupidly, but I didn't. Ay. But yeah, I will at least attempt to beat Zero without spamming my Giga Attack. Oh, that's when you said, yeah, that would have been smart. Although I also kind of held off because I didn't want to, you know... I didn't want to use them all up before the final stage and all that jazz. But I might have been able to pull it off. We already had this conversation. Although I might try to fight him, like, I probably could have even did it with, like, 4th armor. Uh-oh. Because, you know, like, the extra air dashes and the extra, you know, like, being able to take extra damage. Like, from what... Like, I think, like, the only real difference between Ultimate and 4th is that I have unlimited Giga Attacks. So if I can beat him without using... the Giga Attack, I'm gonna consider that, you know, you could have did this with just 4th armor. Now I'm gonna say... And good evening, V2099. Goodness me. It's that same time over here, only stinking PM. So you are exactly 12 away. Ugh! I thought I won. I didn't expect you to do that. I never expected you to use Soul Body. Oh, I'm losing consciousness. XX. Ha ha ha. You've done very well, X. I will make your end easy. No, I will allow you to. I know you're everything you're trying to do. Then be a good boy and just die. Oh, yeah, X, please survive. Survive, X. Live for me. You'd almost fully evolved to your true self. It's a shame you didn't quite make it, Zero. You had so much potential. Oh well, farewell. Well, it's only you now, X. I will let you live this time, but I won't be so kind next time, and there will be a next time. See you soon. You, the strongest Reploid. Blah. I am losing my strength and energy. I can't see anything. Zero, don't leave. Please stand by me. I'll protect you, Zero. Well, anyway, no, we still don't need to save. And yeah, I thought it was the Giga Attack thing. Okay, so I'm gonna count it as, you know, I could have definitely positively beaten him with just 4th armor. I'm getting a stronger energy reaction from point that one. The energy is too strong to get an accurate data sample. I must be reading Sigma. I can't think of anyone but Sigma. Sigma is behind all of this. I won't stop you from going to fight anymore. I leave everything in your hands. I'm probably not going to show everybody else the same courtesy. I probably will abuse the Nova Strike going forward. I can just jump down, right? Yeah. And now it's Bubble Man's stage, but without the stinking, you know, like water gravity. I was thinking about this the other day, since I'm such a freaking sucker for... I felt stupid there. Since I'm such a sucker for, like, gravity, you know, gimmicks in platformers, I'm like, does that mean? Because, you know, really, the only difference between Starman stage and Bubble Man stage is the setting. Both of them have the reduced gravity and all that jazz, right? And it's like, well, I probably mind water stages less than most people, assuming there's not a stupid swim gimmick. I wasn't the biggest fan of swimming in Devil May Cry the other night. What can I say? What can I say? Shoop. I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. We're gonna kill them all. Ay, ay, ay. Legends is fun. The controls are a little awkward, but otherwise it's fun. I think there was some big to-do over some, like, you know, I guess just social media in general. I saw it on Twitter, but I think somebody who was working on the Star Force collection did say something that, you know, kind of sort of implied that they might do a Legends collection next. Which, I mean, it'd be kind of weird if they didn't. Though I know I've seen a few people call for remakes for Legends specifically. Just because everybody, like, most people hate the controls. I've even seen people who like Legends complain about the controls. Although I did get one comment on, like, a video I did at one point that was like, my gosh, people just need to shut up and learn how to do tank controls. And it's like, I mean, if everybody's bitching but you might be the exception here, bud. Should I just use the stinking Giga Attack? Do I not? Why do I think there's probably another boss? Maybe it's the bat from stinking... One of them has like a sound wave attack like that, and you go through the middle. Wait, that might be Sigma in X8. Yeah, I can't go through him. Don't let him use the Darkhold. He'll summon a demon or whatever it is in Marvel Comics. I should have just used the Giga Attack. Sweet Christmas. The level system makes their health bars so bloated. Ay, ay, ay. Yes and no, there's only 3 games. There's actually a good number of spin-offs that, you know, I didn't know about until recently. Apparently, they got like a bunch of Japanese-only ones. Plus, if you're concerned about them not having enough games for the collection, There was a Japanese-only game called, like, you know, Mega Man... Like, I think it was Legends 1.5 or something like that? Or... It might have been Legends 2 Episode 1. Where it was like a prequel building up to, you know, well, I don't know, more like a demo or something. It contained a unique adventure, but it was a numbered title. You know what, we're just gonna do this. You guys take way too much damage now. Plus, this might be pie in the sky, but the demo for Legends 3 wasn't a playable state, so they could always include that. Assuming they could get a 3DS game to work on, you know, modern consoles. That might take some doing just because of the two screens, but hey, they did it before with, you know, ZX and a few others. Ay, ay, ay. I think it's more than the phone. Yeah, I think it's more than the phone game. I swear, like, I looked it up recently because I was curious. And it's like, okay, there was like one other, you know, it was like, there was Five Islands Adventures, right? And then I swear I saw like a lot more than just like the, you know, couple games I was expecting on the Legends list. But we'll see. Star Force is coming out now. And we'll get the, you know, ay. And I think they typically do, you know, like... It's like typically like, I think 2 years in between, you know, like series for Legacy collections. So we got a little bit. And then after they do Legends, they can just start giving us all of the other stuff. All the questionable sequels. Do I have my sub-tanks full? Oh, I do. Oh, I was so worried about using him, and now I feel like a dope. But yeah, there's a few. I personally think that if they do a Legends collection, they'll only keep it, they'll limit it to mainline stuff because they haven't done that for, you know, they haven't put in any special things, any special games for any of the other Legacy collections, not even Mega Man and Base. But we'll see. Like I said, if they did Episode 1, you know, like Legends 2 Episode 1, I think they could include that, although it would need a translation, but they did do that for the Battle Network special dungeons, so it wouldn't be unheard of. And they could probably really drive sales if they included the demo for Legends 3 that was up till now unreleased. Well, there was Mega Man Soccer. And if you consider racing a sport, there was, you know, Battle and Chase. But yeah, no, they have some things. Darn it. I'm missing. I don't remember minding the boss rush as much with Zero, but I guess Black Zero does a fair bit of damage. What the fuck? I knew he knocked me back, but not that far. Holy shit. Oy, oy, oy. I will say that using, like, flying around all helter-skelter like this does make me a little nervous about using the Giga Attack, but again, I could use Darkhold. If I'm worried about him knocking me off, I could use Darkhold and then just wail on him. But this is fine. Ay, ay, ay. Pocket stations, huh? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that, although given the name, I can probably assume. Or are we talking PSP Portable? Maybe that was a different name elsewhere. I do have a PSP. I don't have much for it or the Vita, but I do have them. Got a lot of use out of the PSP with the few games I do have. This guy, a Mega Man. Oy, oy, oy. Why did they give them inflated health bars? Because it was the final game and they were trying to make it epic, so, you know, the enemies get stronger as you go along. Oh, okay. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, yeah. Whale and Grizzly yet. Well, you're in a corner, which will make this awkward. Not anymore. Uh-oh. Oy, oy, oy. Honestly, it's... There we go. Just... Maybe time it right? Okay. Or you can continue to fumble. Oy, oy, oy. Not the hardest boss. Though a little tricky with the rematch with Zero because all I want to do is air slashes, you know, like the air spins. Damn it, I missed. And he's immune to the air spins. Are you gonna continue playing hide and seek, or are you gonna come down sometime soon? You're only delaying the inevitable. Honestly, I thought he... Then again, maybe all of his attack patterns are stretched out a little bit, just like his health bar. Oh! Yeah, I didn't hear about... Yeah, I am unfamiliar with that. That's kind of interesting. I think they had something like... the spikes. I'm gonna have to just shoot him, aren't I? Like, I know there was... Yeah, there was a similar function, I think, on the... Dreamcast? Not what I meant to do, but okay. It's because I have the ultimate buster, and it's just like you charged everything. If every attack is a charge, that includes your special boys. How much of a pain in the ass is that going to make, you know, using the one, you know, the lightning strike on Sigma? What is the charged lightning strike? I'm trying to remember. I guess we'll see when we get there. Goodness gracious me. Scarring old McWhalen up. He's had a hard life. Don't let him get away. Don't let him get away. Don't let him. If he gets away, I have... Granted, it was probably, you know, like years ago when I first started coming back to this. He has got me with his attacks. Just iced me right into the frickin' spikes. Okay. Yeah, the main one I know that the Dreamcast used it for was Chow Garden, I think, right? I have a Dreamcast, but I got it used long after the fact, and it was mostly for the novelty of it. I kind of want to say for the longest time I had a Dreamcast, but no games for it, just because I wanted to be able to say that I owned a Dreamcast. And then years later, when I was at a convention, I got the only Dreamcast game that really matters. Sonic Shuffle. At least I think that was a Dreamcast. I have it sitting around. I have not actually played it. Almost didn't make that. I don't know what this is about to do, but we're about to have a conversation with a bald gentleman. And yeah, I think we're talking about the same thing. At least I think that, yeah. I think that was the Chao Garden in... Hee. I'm impressed at the #1 Reploid you are. You came much earlier than I expected. Why? Why did you do this? Because of Zero, to awaken Zero from his false self. What? I've conducted thorough research, and researched a tremendous result. I wanted to find out what Zero truly is, and scatter the virus all over the Earth to purify his body. But the amount of virus was insufficient, so I used the rundown colony, making it into a virus colony, and let it land on the Earth. You know the outcome, don't you? You almost annihilated the Earth. For that, you're sick. Fortunately, there are those handy guys called Maverick Hunters, ever ready and able to come to the rescue, and I knew the Earth would be safe and sound. But alas, most of the hunters have also become Mavericks. That was a close one. Ha 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 ha. You, how many hunters have been lost because of you? I'll never forgive you for this. You're gonna pay for what you've done. Okay. What does this do? If it hits, it's really good. If it doesn't hit... But seriously, I guess this game does like its references, so why not? Why not give him the super move from frickin' Wire Sponge? Ay. I keep on trying to clip him. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it smarter next time. Ay. Did a video last week where I was like, just about Dr. Wily and whether he's kind of like overused and they should swap to another villain or not. Which, as somebody pointed out, feels a little silly given how rarely we get new, Mega Man Classic games. But hey, I want to do it with a bunch of villains. And that just seemed like a good place to start. But is Dr. Wily overused? And a lot of people were like, he's not, but Sigma is. And it's like, yeah, kind of funny how that is. Both of them do the same thing. They're bald guys with, like trying to take over the world that you keep on beating and they keep on coming back. And yet one really seems to, his return really gets under people's skins, and the other one is just like, yeah, he's a funny old man. Ay. The #1 hunter you are, X. The stronger you are, the more I want to destroy you. It was pointless to have Zero fight you. After all, you are the #1 hunter. You've shown no mercy for enemies or comrades. Shut up, where are you? Oh, goodness gracious me. Here I am. You can challenge me anytime. I have delightful news. I've recently acquired a new partner. He has been very supportive. He seems to have created quite a few robots, and he gave me the toughest body that you will ever see. You got here sooner than I expected, so it's not yet complete. Well, neither was Gamma, but it is enough to defeat you. He is an excellent partner. I believe you two know each other. In fact, he used to be a comrade of yours. He was very persistent about you, and that makes him very helpful to me. You see, X, there is someone other than me who hates you. Now feel our combined rage and die, but not before suffering horribly. Ha ha ha, goodbye, X. I think part of the annoyance with, Sigma is that you, physically kill him. And isn't it annoying when you kill someone and they don't stay dead? And also, Wily's more goofy, so him coming back, I compared into, a Saturday morning cartoon villain. I think it's more forgiving for Saturday morning, you know, you could get away with that a bit more. No one ever got tired of. I don't know why. I watched like a lot of cartoons when I was a kid, and the one I always think of when it's like, you know, I'll get you next time, is specifically Claw from Inspector Gadget. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Sigma, though, a lot of people, you know, mentioned about how the X series took itself more seriously, so him coming back constantly was annoying. And it's like, I get that. Honestly, I used to get annoyed with all of the Sigma way back when playing these games. Why? I was slamming on the pause button. Like, I don't get, why wouldn't it give that to me? I wasn't in the middle of an attack or anything. I have been meaning to replace my Pro Controller because sometimes the inputs don't work, or at least they seem a little off. And to be fair, I play a lot with this controller. I could have beat it up. But normally, the problem is not the pause button. Plus, is normally fine. Yeah, you ran into him. He's gonna do his super attack, but don't worry about it. Ay. Oh, if you want to get technical with Wily, he, you know, he has a presence here. He's implied to come back a good bit. Like with Surges and Isoc. Who knows what's with Master Albert in ZX? And then, yeah, you're right. And, you know, stinking, whoops, Battle Network. Wily is very prolific. Damn it. Do I want to? If I get him halfway... That probably was the time to do it. Oh well. Ay. Are you sure you're not thinking of Dr. Vile? Because Dr. Vile, I'm pretty sure, isn't Wily. I know other people assume he is. Or, like, some people think he might be. But, like, actually reading up on it, like, I think Vile was just like a scientist who kind of, he felt a little attracted to, you know, Omega. To Zero's original body. I don't know if this is the best starting place, but we'll see. Haven't really touched Teppen. I've heard about it, but I'm not one for, like, that's a mobile game, right? I mostly use my phone for, you know, like, you know, phone things. Mostly just because I don't like how a lot of mobile games are monetized. I swear that I hit this. Why else would I have been up there? Oh god. Duck? But yeah, were these the hands? At least, oh gosh. At least some of the hands that Ultron Sigma had. Thank God for the iframes. And this time I'm gonna beat him without even using a sub-tank, just you watch. Ho ho ho! I feel as though I should probably... No, I don't need a sub-tank this time. He was not too nasty with his attack. Ah, darn. But I'll never die alone. I'll take Zero down with me. No, stop using Zero as a shield. Isn't it painful to have to watch while others suffer? You can't put up with your own pain. You can put up your own pain, but you can't bear to see others, especially Zero, harmed, can you? I'm taking Zero. The one most important to you. To the underworld. Goodbye, Zero. Language like that, and then you wonder why people, you know, why X and Zero are a popular ship. Ay, ay, ay. I will say, I did enjoy Pokemon Go back in the day, but I think that's the only time I've been into, but V for Vile, interesting. And when you say V for Vile, just Vile as in, you know, Vava Vile, Dr. Vile, or just Vile. Not yet, actually. I want you to rest and relax for now. Hold on, X, just for a few more moments. Forget all the painful memories. 1 week from then. X, don't you remember anything about what happened? You're still on about that? The answer is no, I don't remember anything. You see, you and Zero are both special A-level hunters. For all to see, you worked together and solved a lot of problems. I remember Sigma. His name doesn't leave me. But I don't have any memory of Zero. Maybe whoever repaired me deleted the data by mistake. Did you really delete your memory? Hey, stop it now. We'd better think it's a miracle that X came back safely. It's truly a miracle. Not only did he come back, but without so much as even a scratch. His daddy loved him a whole lot. It's hard to repair the bodies of X and Zero because they're still a mystery. It's not a miracle, I bet. You never believe it's a miracle. I'm not interested in miracles. I don't think Reploids dream of miracles either. But why was only Zero's memory data deleted from X? I have no idea. Maybe it disappeared by itself, otherwise it was deleted on purpose. Those are the possibilities. Besides, there's no protection now. He won't even accept data related to Zero. I couldn't program such a protection. We got another mystery about X. X, although it will take time, I think this battle will lead you to peace. It will. We need to work harder for that, for peace. What is your private dream, huh? I've never thought about it. Well, I've got it. I want to create Elysium? Raise eyebrow. Elysium? Yes, it's a paradise where the human race coexists with Reploids peacefully. It's on the moon. I don't think they qualify. It's not important. Yes, that is my dream. I'd like to create Elysium someday in the near future. I wish Zero were here. Huh? You're talking about Zero again? No, nothing. Elysium. Oh yes, I'll do it someday. And there, oh yeah. Good old Vava. Oh yeah. Irredeemable scoundrel, but I kind of like him too. Anyway, I am gonna get up Wheel of Names. To choose the next game, which I don't know. It might be a while before we do the next, regular Mega Man game. If I start doing, we'll have to see if I'm replacing Tuesdays with Star Force specifically. Actually, we'll still have next week because it'll be next Friday. Hypothetically, this will be the game for next week. So start getting your guesses in. But yeah, X5, I don't know. I'm still very, very mixed on this. It's got some really good levels. It's got some really terrible levels. It has a lot of stuff in it that doesn't need to be in it, such as like the level ups and Alia. But I might have more fun with it than not. I still go back and forth on whether I like this game or not. Ay, ay, ay. And how dare you, Aaron? But yeah, ay, ay, ay. I'd have more tolerance for this, probably, if it were the final game. Because my understanding is that X4 came out, nobody bought it, so they just said, oh, wrap things up with the next game. And there actually is a quote from, I believe, Inafune that does say, wrap the X series up with the next game. But then I guess X5 sold so well that they're like, oh, we gotta do more. And that's actually kind of where I think that Sigma starts being annoying, because it's like, you wrap things up, you killed it for good. If you were gonna bring back an X6, you could have started, like, its own storyline. Like, could have even, I know this is blasphemy, could have even left Zero be dead. Like, stay dead until the Zero series, and then just let the X series just be X. This is the game where they filled out the cast, so, you know. It's like, oh, well, Zero may be gone. But don't worry, X still has his friends Alia, Cygnus, and Douglas. But no, instead, just, oh, I hid myself while I repaired myself. Which I do hear was kind of a lazy translation, that they did it better in Japanese, but it still just is kind of like, you killed Zero off. Bringing them back all willy-nilly don't exactly feel right. Oy, oy, oy. Pretty sure Keiji Inafune's name is Mud at this point. Which is a little sad, because he made some good Mega Man games and all that. But, oy, oy, oy. Between Mighty No. 9 and him, you know, starting to push NFTs. And I was actually with him on Mighty No. 9. Well, I don't think it's a great game. Like, well, I think the game should have been better. I do enjoy. How was he SA? I only played him once and for half a stage. I enjoy Mighty No. 9, even if I do think it could be better. I also kind of wish Mighty No. 9 would have gotten a sequel because, you know, the Mega Man sequel, you know, the original sequel is the one everybody loves, Mega Man 2. Would a Mighty No. 9 2 have been the same? Dun dun dun. There were apparently plans at one point to do an X Command Mission 2. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Although if they were going to do a Command Mission 2, it would be nice to get an X9 before that, so they could maybe sort Axel out. I've seen people complain where they're like, why isn't X Command Mission canon? And it's because Axel's there. If Axel's allowed to be alive and happy in himself, then voila, we can just make X Command Mission canon. Assuming that it doesn't overlap, I think it's set like in 22XX. Assuming that's not too close to the Elf Wars, it could be canon. Or they could just change the year, who can say? Oy, oy, oy. But anyway, I'm gonna swap over to Wheel of Names. Wait, I actually do want to do, yeah, I wanna scene 2 this. Okay, if people want to place their guesses, this is what's left. Mega Man 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 blues, 10 bass, Street Fighter X Mega Man, Powered Up Bomb and Elec, Battle and Chase, X6, X7, Extreme 1, Extreme 2, Command Mission, 02, 03, ZX Vent, Ash Gray. Might be back up? Okay, we are back up. Get rid of the ads. That was probably what did it. I'll say 0-2. And thank you. But yeah, we'll hit it. I think everybody said what they needed to say, right? Or wait, did you guess anything? I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. It'll be Street Fighter X Mega Man. I'll figure out the setup for next week, but you know. If we take a break for Star Force, this will be what I do when I come back from that. But Street Fighter X Mega Man is the winner. Oy, oy, oy. Oh shoot, I didn't swap it over. Okay. Real quick, just so no one can accuse me of, you know. There. Look. See. It happened. Bam. It was on there. I'm going back to Mega Man. You know, I'm going back to X5 quick. Oy, oy, oy. I'll need to make sure that I still have that set up on the computer, because I think finding, like, an executable file for that took a while the last time. But I think I have it stashed on my computer somewhere. But yeah, Okay, well, with the technicals out of the way, we can start wrapping up. So thanks everybody stopped in to watch. Thanks everybody checked out the VOD. If you enjoyed this, maybe consider subscribing and check out my main channel, Explosion, which is linked on the front of this one. I do scripted videos over there, so I'm a bit better spoken. This past week, I did the video that I was discussing earlier, whether, you know, Wily's getting tired, overused, and if they should retire him. Oy, oy, oy. Then yeah, the plan for the rest of the week is Devil May Cry, the rest of the first game, on Saturday. And then I'll figure out what we're doing next week then, probably. But yeah, that'll do it though, so thanks again. Rayquaza, Aaron, and V, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I could just say Vile too. And yeah, anybody else who happened to stop in. So yeah. That'll do it, so have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. Good night. I'm going to pee. And then probably shower.